Do I look like Black Dragon to you? Jose Valdez, your sense of entitlement is off the charts. What makes you think if I no longer have a championship that you're even in the running for a championship, Jose?
Is that the way you discover?
You know, I understand it's the last show. I understand my position of power. So Valdez, you can call me the Wizard of Oz. You see, today...
I just want to say, despite what everybody thought, I thought the gun show was funny. I didn't think anything homoerotic about it, but the Wizard of Oz thing, you know what?
Jose
I'm sorry, everybody.
Valdez, today I'm gonna do you a favor.
Oh God, please, people.
Or am I?
God.
You see, Valdez, all you want is to be #1 contender to the Pride Championship. Well, it's a lot easier to become #1 contender than to become champion, normally. But today, Jose Valdez, without any crooked officiating, my associate near the Genesis, you will have your opportunity against my chosen opponent.
Chosen opponent.
Oh God. See, Jose Valdez.
Anticlimactic.
If you could beat the Jock, you'll become #1 contender.
Beat the Jock, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we've already seen what the Jock is now capable of in 2010, and these men met in the quarterfinals of the Ruler of the Ring tournament. The Jock, a new attitude. Not the Jock we knew back in the day, and we saw signs of that, I would assume, during that Ruler of the Ring tournament when the Jock had that partially torn hamstring, and Valdez focused on it like a buzzard until he came out with the submission victory against the Jock. Jock only tapping out once prior to that in his entire BWA career. Jose Valdez has to take the Jock seriously here. You can't imagine, hey, I beat him one day, maybe I'll beat him tomorrow, and especially not the way the Jock has been. Jose Valdez now starting to realize that has to stick and move and has to realize about the strength advantage. A simple arm drag out of that maneuver there. Jose Valdez is a great wrestler, but is he great enough to defeat one of the greatest world champions of all time? And can he make him a stepping stone to the Pride Championship? And the Jock seemingly just paintbrushing Valdez and showing how much quicker he is into a hammerlock now as a waist lock. Ooh, and a backside slam. That's a prelude to that German suplex that the Jock pulls off at the most inopportune times for his opponent. The Jock now taking his time, realizes, and not, I don't realize, ooh, leg lariat, face buster there. I don't realize that maybe the Jock doesn't have anything to gain in this matchup. If Valdez loses, he can forget about being #1 contender or anything like that. But if the Jock wins, does he get in the race? Is he full-time? We know the Jock's not full-time. Last time we saw him was when he laced open Black Dragon with that chair. He's also the likely culprit to be the one who took out Ryodon, smashing his face. Ryodon had to get teeth implanted in the back of his mouth because of that. And the Jock coming up, and Valdez quick, showing his quickness. The Jock is like a ninja in that ring. And you'll realize that Jose Valdez has parodied the Jock in the past. He knows that. I am referring to that 2007 Open Imitation Battle Royal. Rolled under, counted the waist lock into a German of his own. Jose Valdez, perfectly executed. And it's a statement that you make when you employ your opponent's holds. And Valdez maybe the best at that. Oh, beautiful jumping clothesline. We've seen him employ holds like the Slasher before. We've seen him when he's feuding with certain people to try what they tried on him and what made sense. It kind of gets in your head, as you can see right here. Got in the Jock's head. But Jose Valdez maybe beating him at his own game. But beating him is taking it a little lightly. Stuck that gallop line, I believe. Oh, he's in trouble! German suplex release, and the Jock, seemingly like rubber, steps back to his feet with a smile on his face, and Jose Valdez, we may have torn both of his hamstrings now. There's the Jock coming in, maybe setting up for a leg drop, and wow! Right on the crown of that head. 1, 2, and you know, Jose Valdez pulls off a pretty beautiful leg drop himself. Not putting a lot of body on body there, but I think the Jock now will send a little message back. You dance with who brung you. You don't dance with someone else's, well, girlfriend. Oh, got him up. And we've seen this before, this finish line, and the Jock could do just about anything he wants with him here. Oh, finish line. And Jose Valdez crashed hard on that one. Not only do you fall back first, neck first sometime, it's just the sheer centrifuge that turns your brain into mush. By the time you hit, you don't know where you are. And the Jock now going to take a minute. He's got 3. He could realize that if Valdez is down for a count of 10, he could be called out of this matchup. That's considered a technical knockout. I don't remember the last time I saw one guy down for the count of 10, but man, the Jock's looking for that record as well. And this is a brand new Jock, taking his time, normally sticks it. You see him checking his watch. Well, a new attitude by the Jock there. You can see now.
Hey, cameraman, time. How much time?
Well, this match has already been about 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
The Jock can run 7 miles in 7 minutes. Well, that may be an overstatement. And that verbally abusing Jose Valdez realizes.
And you're not even 7 minutes in this match.
Truth be told, in 2010, both Jose Valdez and the Jock came within an eyelash of winning that Pride Championship against Black Dragon, who today has held that belt for 364 days.
This time, I'll punch.
What exactly is the Jock doing here? He's inviting Valdez to punch him, and Valdez doesn't want any part of it.
Yeah, one more time.
This is a wrestling match, not exactly a boxing match. And the Jock. Well, we know the Jock's a tough man. He can win a tough man contest. Oh, man. Oh, boy. On the outside of the ring, and a drop kick right to the face. And now another count-out situation. If Jose Valdez loses this match, pinfall, count-outs, submissions, and disqualifications, he will be far out of that Pride Championship seat. I think Valdez caught that right on the temple there, the Jock. I don't have to express the details of this new attitude that we've seen in the latter portion of 2010. And the Jock he doesn't seem to take this one seriously. Like normally he employs an aerial style or a power style. He was just sitting Indian style. And Valdez now, you see, now that's something I haven't seen from Valdez in many months. The lack of confidence on his face. The doubt. If you can plant the seeds of doubt in your opponent's head, you have halfway won your match. And all right to the steal. And the Jock! And not wearing a shirt is not going to be helpful to the Jock at that juncture. That cheese grater-like cage, that fence, will carve you up. Valdez now cinching up the front face like a lot of maneuvers. He's hit out of this. Now, vertical's coming, man. Can he hit it? Oh, no! The final cut, as it's more commonly known, it's a spin-out suplex, and the reason for that, you kind of want to trick the Jock. I'm sure the Jock's seen him do those triples before, but never that. Well, the last time he successfully hit that was on a former BBW wrestler, Max Owen. And the Jock now finally seems to be phased, but not enough, playing possum. And Valdez tried that drop kick for himself.
That's a shadow.
So when I'm down here, I can see that.
Oh my God.
I didn't used to do shit like this.
The Jock is brutal, talking crap during one of the most dangerous maneuvers in the world, the train wreck backbreaker. The things that move can do to your spine.
I also didn't used to do this.
What the hell's the Jock talking about? He didn't used to do this. And a senton bomb rolling helo. Coming in with all the momentum, not only of coming off the trash buckle, but the momentum of the speed that the Jock has, unlike anybody else, and a Patriot missile. Or is it?
I always did that, though.
That I do.
The Jock is a Patriot only to himself. Not to mention special referee Neo DeGenesis in this match, and we've had some referee issues. The ref not counting a 3, and the Jock, is he going to use all of his strength here just to pick Valdez up off the floor and slam him? It's a lazy pump handle slam. The Jock just wanted to show you how strong he was. Valdez goes about 170, 175. And the Jock now may be up to that 190 region with his mass that he's always had, but you know, the age puts a couple of pounds on you. But this match is not even close to about weight advantage. And Valdez now, frustrated, disappointed, realized that he may come out here today and he may catch a champion off guard. Well, he's catching a challenger at his best. Heel kick there, maybe a little flying possum for Jose Valdez. Valdez now on the outside of the ring, where he can in fact win this match. If he gets the Jock counted out, you gotta believe. But I doubt that'll be the case. Irish whip on the comeback. Oh, gallop line! And the Jock went upside down and inside out. And Valdez finally. And a stick and move here. Valdez looks for the triple verticals. And can he take the lanky body of the Jock? And look at the way he's able to do it. Rolling through the quickness. The war machine. Jose Valdez, and nails it. Indeed, Rolling Thunder's coming, baby. Oh, wow, just drove a knee into the spine there. Valdez now we're going to set something up. Jock to the steel. Wait, the Jock hung on, but he might be stuck. Oh, no. The Jock out of the way. The athleticism, world's coolest neck breaker. And you know, at this point, you realize what a cocky name for that move that actually is. And Valdez kicks out and may have caught a piece of the Jock there, but a body scissor. Jock's on the line. Jock is on the line. Valdez has to break that hold before he can even think about issuing another. And the Jock just walks away from the wreckage like an unbreakable man. This match without an established time limit, I guess we will crown a #1 contender here today. We know Mazzotto is cashing in that ruler of the ring crown here today against Black Dragon. We know Marcus Banderas said he would be facing the winner, I would assume, on next year's first show. So we got that main event all set.
No.
But right after that,
No pins.
may indeed be Jose Valdez or not. Impersonator TDT. And the Jock, what is he doing? He's got a scoop. Oh, and a different version of that catatonic.
And I pin you. That's how it goes. 1, 2.
Oh, face first there.
2.
Valdez taking exception. This match has become a shoot fight. It's become personal. Wait, inside crate. Oh, no. This is what the last show is all about. Oh, nice cradle there. But wait, in fact, Valdez's shoulders were the one down. The Jock, with the flexibility of the spine, was able to roll out of it. Valdez has to realize the unique competitor that the Jock really is, and here he is talking trash again. A lot of the moves that put your opponent in one position does not normally work on the Jock. You'll see him, if you expect him on his back, he's on his face. A lot of things we gotta rethink it. And the Jock, you hear him, he's just saying, you're not worthy, you're not gonna win, you're not gonna be #1 contender. The Jock, widely considered the greatest world's heavyweight champion of all time, and 21 people held that belt. Oh, face first with the oil spill in the can, a telegraph maneuver. And Valdez now on the outside. Remember, he's just caring about winning here. Looking to take a chance. Could he inflict it all? Pele kick to the face. A cartwheel kick right to the face of Jose Valdez, but leaves the Jock in a vulnerable count-out position here. Remember, referee Neo DeGenesis is counting the Jock because it's more of it's more of an infraction to be outside the ring than down on the inside. And the Jock back in. He crosses that line. You got a piece of your body past that line, you're good. Or more or less your shoulders past the line, I should say. Jock now setting something up here. Jock finally looking fatigued. We know he's in great shape. He runs miles and miles through the state of New Jersey. Counter to the powerbomb. And wait, this is what he beat him with at the rule of the ring. That Texas cloverleaf, that Cloverfield. He got it again. The Jock is on the opposite end of the line. The Jock, will he tap again at the last show with the #1 contender spot on the line? Valdez smells that Pride title. Could he do it? And the Jock, the flexibility, he tapped out. He tapped out. Indeed. Jose Valdez has earned a #1 contender spot. What a show. And the Jock, I believe he just got a little bit too cocky with certain parts of the matchup. Coming off that huge win against Ryan, the Jock's got to be disappointed, but this story is about Jose Valdez, who's talking about destiny.